What's good, YouTube? It's your host, S.H.I.N.O, and you are now watching MVP Magazine. Hellblade 2 Senua's Sacrifice is definitely one of the Xbox's most anticipated games of 2024. And as claimed by both Microsoft and the developers, this game is going to push the Xbox Series X to its limits. Okay, I know Xbox is going through a lot right now, so I'm actually going to try not to mention the 30 frames per second thing. Okay, let's go. So, performance issues aside, Hellblade 2 could have another very controversial caveat, which could probably impact its release. Now, this may come as a big shock to a ton of Xbox fans and fanboys, but Hellblade 2 might be coming to PlayStation 5.
What?
Reports from numerous insiders, business analysts, and websites are starting to state that Hellblade 2 could be making its way to PlayStation 5. Now, we're not sure when it could be happening. It might not be on the release, but Microsoft are definitely considering it. Now, before I continue, I definitely want to say that at the moment, this is all speculation and rumors, and that Microsoft and Xbox haven't come forward to confirm anything themselves. But that being said, this news definitely comes from reputable sources. Tons of websites are actually reporting this, and it actually all started with the Verge's Tom Warren, who, as far as game journalism goes, is as reputable as it gets. Like, his sources are usually super solid. Now, looking at whether or not these rumors may actually be true, that can be a completely different story. When you look at it from a business perspective, Microsoft spent almost $70 billion acquiring Activision last year. We know Microsoft definitely want to make their investment back. They definitely want that cash back in a bank. And if Xbox as a brand currently isn't cutting it, they're definitely going to do what they can to diversify and make the money wherever they can.
So, I get that's my responsibility, but we will remain committed to the game and the players as long as the players want to go play games.
Now, we already know that if you have Game Pass and an Xbox, that Hellblade 2 will be there day one. And that is great for Microsoft in terms of subscribers. But if they want actual game sales, it only makes sense for them to reach out to other consoles to get it. And both Phil Spencer and Satya Nadella have gone on record to say that they're very open to putting Xbox games on other platforms. So even if this game doesn't drop on day one, I'm pretty much expecting it to come to PlayStation 5 at some point. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if more games like Sunset Overdrive, Gears of War, and others came over to the PlayStation, because $70 billion is a lot of money to put back. In my opinion, that Activision deal was one of the worst things to happen to Xbox, because all the financial people at Microsoft, now they have their eyes on the Xbox brand. And if it isn't pulling in enough money, they're going to want receipts. And one thing about these financial analyzers and forecasters is that they just don't understand art. Sometimes a company has to make a couple of games like Armored Core or Kingsfield before they make a Dark Souls or Elden Ring. This is just the nature of the business. I mean, as long as they don't make a Redfall, we're all good, you know what I'm saying? So, let me know what you think about this situation, if you think it's real or not, and yeah, sayonara.